The Peloponnesian War, a monumental conflict that defined ancient Greece, spanned nearly 3 decades. This war pitted two of Greece's most powerful city-states, Athens and Sparta, against each other, dragging the entire Greek world into its orbit. Today, we unravel the causes, events, and consequences of this epic struggle. By the 5th century BCE, Athens and Sparta stood as polar opposites. Athens, the cradle of democracy, thrived on its naval power and a bustling trade network. Its cultural achievements in philosophy, drama, and architecture were unparalleled. Sparta, by contrast, was a militaristic oligarchy, its society centered around discipline and its fearsome land-based army. Despite their differences, these city-states had united to repel the Persian invasions in the early 5th century BCE. But as the Persian threat waned, their alliance fractured. The seeds of conflict were sown with the creation of the Delian League, a coalition led by Athens, ostensibly to protect Greece from future Persian attacks. Over time, Athens transformed the League into its empire, exerting control over its allies and using their resources to build its navy and fund grand projects, like the Parthenon. Meanwhile, Sparta led the Peloponnesian League, a coalition of city-states wary of Athens' growing dominance. Sparta's economy depended heavily on the labor of helots, an enslaved population. The two leagues represented opposing systems, and tensions escalated with disputes over trade, alliances, and power. In 431 BCE, these tensions erupted into open conflict. Athens, led by Pericles, adopted a defensive strategy, retreating behind its long walls while relying on its navy to control the seas and maintain supply lines. Sparta, under Archidamus II, launched invasions into Athenian territory, devastating the countryside. Tragedy struck Athens early in the war. In 430 BCE, a devastating plague swept through the city, killing tens of thousands, including Pericles. The loss of its leader dealt a severe blow to Athenian morale and strategy. Despite the plague, Athens held firm, scoring victories at sea and launching ambitious campaigns. One such venture was the ill-fated Sicilian Expedition in 415 BCE. Athens aimed to conquer Syracuse, a Spartan ally in Sicily, but the campaign ended in disaster. The Athenian fleet was destroyed, and thousands of soldiers were captured or killed. Sparta, traditionally a land power, adapted its strategy, building a navy with Persian support. This alliance tipped the scales, allowing Sparta to challenge Athens at sea. Key battles, like the Battle of Aegospotami in 405 BCE, saw the Spartan fleet under Lysander annihilate the Athenian navy. With its fleet destroyed and its food supplies cut off, Athens faced starvation. In 404 BCE, the city surrendered, bringing the Peloponnesian War to a close. Sparta dismantled Athens' empire, tore down its long walls, and imposed an oligarchic government known as the 30 Tyrants. The war's aftermath left Greece deeply scarred. The conflict had drained resources, decimated populations, and shattered alliances. Sparta emerged victorious but struggled to maintain its dominance. Its harsh rule alienated former allies, and within decades, new powers, such as Thebes and eventually Macedon under Philip II, rose to prominence. The Peloponnesian War also left a lasting legacy in literature and thought. Thucydides, an Athenian general turned historian, chronicled the war with remarkable detail and insight. His work remains a cornerstone of historical study, offering lessons on power, human nature, and the fragility of civilizations. The Peloponnesian War was not just a battle for dominance in ancient Greece. It was a clash of ideologies, cultures, and visions for the future. Its lessons echo through the ages, reminding us of the costs of ambition and the complexities of power. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and consider subscribing.